2020 started off with a bang. We were able to be part of the Super Bowl, and what a great experience that was, as well as really helping our community by participating with the Women's Fund to prevent sexual trafficking in Dade County. We also were featured at the Food and Wine Festival with our plant-based frita, and we did some delicious collaboration with Nosberry Farm, creating a guava cinnamon bun. Truly, the beginning of the year was full of flavor. In March, the pandemic hit, and it impacted our entire industry. Restaurants were forced to close indoors. We were scared. It made us try to figure out how we were going to survive. And adaptability, thinking outside the box, and creativity were literally the only ways to survive. So we decided to sell blast frozen meals. We were the first in the market as people were scared to leave their houses. We were starting to figure out what can we do outside of these four walls to generate sales to keep our employees employed. We always focused on takeout and delivery, being a Cuban restaurant. That helped us, and we were featured on the New York Times. We were also featured on local channels as we put guidelines on doing 6 feet apart and making sure people were wearing masks and washing their hands. We were proud to be part of the restaurant task force for Dade County and create the guidelines to open up. In fact, we did a video, even featured on Only in Dade, so people knew what the new expectations were going to be when we opened. It was a challenge. We also wanted to make sure we had purpose. So we focused on feeding our first responders. Whether it was hospital workers, firefighters, police officers, we wanted to make sure we thanked them for their hard work. They were truly heroes in our minds and to our community. We started focusing also on elderly meals, providing to our seniors who were stuck at home, how we can provide Cuban comfort food for them. I think one of the biggest things we did in terms of our reflection now in 2020 was being able to provide, through a grassroots initiative and with us and the FRLA, 1 million masks by connecting with the Human Health Services. We had U.S. General Jerome Adams come to our store to initiate this launch. It's truly something that small ideas can create huge impacts for our community and our industry. Recently, we continue to be creative and continue to strive to be better and to think different. One of the approaches was selling nationwide our food. Our sales aren't the same as they were prior to pre-COVID. So we have to continue to strive to be and think differently. Just recently, we were featured on QVC, the first Cuban restaurant to sell croquetas nationwide. We'll continue to strive and be different, continue to strive to make it so that in 2021, eventually all of us can sit down together without masks, just be a family and be your community restaurant. I want to wish everyone from the bottom of my heart a happy new year. Stay positive, stay safe. 2021 will be a better year for all of us. Here at Sergio's, we'll always be committed to love, hospitality, and service for you in our community.